It's interesting how what seems like judgment can melt into curiosity. How what felt like fear can now feel like freedom. And how what looked like resistance was really the threshold of transformation. Because you see, when you focus on combining all these ideas, beliefs and concepts and installing them unconsciously, when you walk into a room and you see someone, a stranger, a shadow, a shape, and part of you responds, a flicker of dislike, a pulse of tension, a silent contraction. The old mind says, no, not them, not their shape, their state, their scent of stagnation. But isn't it curious? To what you resist persists, what you avoid contains everything you once needed to become you. Because you were once shy, you were once agreeable, you were once afraid to disagree, and you believed if you stood too close to the broken, you might break too. But listen, really listen to this. A lion doesn't fear fleas. A flame doesn't fear shadows. A tree doesn't fear the wind. It becomes the wind, and now you realize you're safe, you're grounded, you're strong. You're the one they feel when you enter the room. You influence the field, not the other way around. Everyone has gifts and potential, even the ones who never open them. And the ones who disgusted you once, they're mirrors, distortions, fragments of your forgotten self. Because there was a time you met someone better, brighter, stronger, and shrank. You saw light and turned away, not because it blinded, because it revealed the part of you that you had not yet learned to love. Now you installed something new, deep within you. Your operating system updates, the code rewrites itself in whispers and wonder. I'm enough, I'm strong, I'm safe, I'm pure, not through separation, but integration. I can love without losing myself. Their darkness cannot dim my flame. Isn't that curious? With each breath, you're absorbing the lessons of the world itself. The fat and the frail, the loud and the lost, the slow and the sharp are teachers, each coded with the exact reflections you need. So you begin to approach, not avoid. You begin to see, not judge. You begin to open, not resist. Because here's a secret that only the wise discover. You don't become corrupted by others. You become complete. So you can now remember what it feels like to walk into a room and think, here's someone who can teach me. Here's someone with a gift wrapped in discomfort. Here's someone who reflects a place I've not yet accepted in me. What's beautiful, what's deeply divine, is this knowing happens automatically now, without thinking, without trying, without effort. Because your unconscious knows the way. It's already started building the bridge, firing the new pattern. And the old resistance, the old fear of contamination, it collapses like a paper wall in the rain, because you realize contamination only happens when there's something left unclaimed within. And you've claimed it all now. The light, the dark, the shadow, the shame. All of it transmuted into strength. Now you love the misfits. You embrace the strange ones. You seek the quiet ones, the broken ones, the bloated and bruised. Not because you're lesser, because you're greater than your fears now. You're a lighthouse, not a sponge. And you can stand close, so close to anyone, without losing yourself. Because you're the stronger frame now. Your beliefs now radiate a magnetic, unshakable pulse. Everyone has something to teach me. I'm free to remain myself anywhere. Judgment shrinks, curiosity expands. I choose to approach, I choose to connect, even now, as your unconscious integrates this. You may notice something shifting, like gears clicking into place, like new lenses sliding over your perception, like invisible roots anchoring into something unbreakable. And you begin to smile, maybe not outwardly yet, but inside. There's laughter, the kind of knowing that can only come from living beyond the edge. And the next time you meet someone who once triggered the recoil, You'll notice the curiosity instead. You'll feel the strength inside. You'll see the flicker of potential. You'll lean in because you're the one who no longer runs. You're the one who rewrites the rules. You're the one who welcomes all of life and loses nothing in return. And that is the beginning of everything.